here's what we teach all the time. Bear with me. Bear with me. Don't judge me right away. Listen and hear me out. If you don't hear me out, you won't hear what I said. Because you'll go, right away. We always say he came because we're sinners. He came because we're sinners. That's all we ever preach. And that leaves us hopefully forgiven sinners. Wonder if he came to restore the purpose that was lost over humanity. Wonder if he came to actually get us back to the Father so his life could be inside of us. And of course, forgiveness of sins is necessary and applicable along the way. But wonder if it's more than me just being forgiven. Wonder if that's a starting point for relationship and transformation and a life lived by the Spirit. Yeah, I'll bet you. We always just leave people in the realm of sin. Sinner, 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 sinner. He didn't write to the sinners of Ephesus. He didn't write to the sinners of Colossae. He wrote to the saints. Why? Because the blood of Jesus speaks better things. You have to have an identity change when you're a Christian. You have to believe what the blood accomplished. If he said he accepted you, you don't live another day rejected. And you don't live another day striving for the acceptance of man. You live in the confidence of Christ, and that's not arrogance towards people. You just, nobody owes you anything. Nobody can fill the blanks. Nobody can meet your need, people. If you're in a relationship to get a need met, it's not I love you, it's I need you. That's why there's so much hurt in relationships. That's why there's so much pain in marriages. It's people trying to do each other, to get each other through, and be for each other what they need. It's deception, man. It's teachings like that in the church, that men are made a certain way and women are made a certain way. And you got to speak their language and you got to do for them and do. And then the spouse that isn't doing it, well, they ain't speaking my language. That's why I ain't doing good. And now it's the spouse's fault. Listen, friend, I did not wake up today for you to love me. I didn't wake up to need you. I woke up to be in love with Jesus and to shine, and I'm going to be your friend, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. You can't hurt me. You can't shut me down. No, I promise, it's the truth. I've been living this way 26 years. My family doesn't owe me a thing. My wife doesn't owe me a thing, and that's why we have an incredible marriage that's called love. She can't hurt my feelings. I love her. I didn't wake up for her to say the right thing. Jesus said the right thing, and I got free. Now I wake up, and it's just fun to love her. Yay. You say, yeah, but Dan, you got to get real. It's marriage is give and take, 50-50. Maybe in your world, not in the kingdom. Marriage in my world is I love you. And if she's struggling, it's all the more reason to love her. If she says something out of character, which she doesn't, she loves me so much, it's so reciprocal. You know how God works? If we see his first love, guess what we do? If we see his first love, guess what our response is? We love him. Wonder if somebody sees your first genuine, absolute first love. Wonder if somebody knows they got something from you they absolutely didn't deserve or pay for. Wonder if you love your spouse through when they're going through a real hard time instead of calling a friend for prayer or counsel and say, if they don't break soon, I'm going to break. Wonder if you just love them, and when they come to their senses, they realize you never changed. And all of a sudden, they realize that they didn't look any different to love. Whew. I bet that's solid. I bet that's what Jesus did for you and me. I bet Jesus did that for you and me. Hello? Like, I'm not trying to humiliate you, but it's one of them duh moments, like, duh, right? Like, I'll bet you that's exactly what Jesus did for you and me. I bet in all our cycles and bad attitudes and saying we will and didn't and saying we won't and did, I bet he stayed the same and love stayed pure and he just kept drawing us through his goodness. Whoa. You see what's wrong with me? I understand why he came. I didn't pray a prayer to go to heaven. I got born again. And his life came inside of me. And I died to me so I could live in him. And now you don't owe me a thing, and it's a powerful place, man. It's an untouchable place. The whole reason I'm alive is to shine and walk in love and live by the Spirit. Who can stop that but me? Oh, you're out of your mind. No, I'm probably just out of yours.